Good morning.
Good
Good morning.
We are a little bit behind. We're getting started right away. We've had some technical difficulties on some of the lanes here, but Sunday morning, bowling time.
Let's go.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Sunday
Yeah, we're
morning.
not gonna talk too much as we get going here. We're gonna bring in our team managers really quick just to get going, and then that way we can get the bowling started up right away. So first, we're gonna bring in Steve Barker. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Good. We're also
Morning,
going to
Steve.
bring in Amanda from the Snowmen. Morning, Amanda.
Hello, Amanda.
Hi,
Good morning.
How's things going at the centers for you guys?
They're going.
They're going. We're getting there. We're getting
Bowling's
there.
all good. Everything bowling wise, we are ready to go.
Ready to go. Perfect.
Yep.
Steve, how about
Did
you
you guys
guys?
have a good breakfast to get started this morning?
No. Well, so our breakfast got here like after they declared that they delivered it and then stole it and then brought it back.
Good. As long as everybody got
At
some
least
food.
you got it.
Yes, at least we kind of got it.
Nice. Steve,
We're
what
good.
kind of lineup do you have set for us this morning?
Our lineup, we got John Cowan, Linda McLean, Connie Ward, Nathan Cooper, Ian McLean with Ryan Cowan and Jeff England on the bench.
Nice. Amanda, do you know your lineup yet?
I do. I got my two girls leading me off, Jen followed by Alyssa with Colton in the middle for some youth, followed by the old guys, Dwayne and Trevor, to anchor us off.
Amazing. All right, well, we are going to take a look at the lineups as we get you guys off to the lanes and give you a few seconds to get there. So good luck in your match this morning, and we will talk to you after.
Thank you. Good luck, Mayhem.
Yep. Good luck, guys.
Henry, you want to read us off the Mayhem lineup?
John Cowan, Ryan Cowan, Nathan Cooper, Gavin Florent, Jeff England, who's on the bench, Ian McLean, Linda McLean, and Connie Ward. Manager is Steve.
Amazing. And
I
on
probably,
the, oh, what?
I probably butchered those names, but it's fine. It's an
okay.
average thing to do.
Greg, you want to read us the Snowman?
Sure. We got Trevor Cook, Dwayne Gilardi, Alyssa Campbell, Matt Roddick, Colton Yuzma, Jennifer Davini, and Sam Gilardi, and Amanda Davini is the manager.
Amazing. All right, we're gonna see here. It's my first rodeo with this. We'll see if we can get it going where it's no, that's not it. No. No.
It's all about you. All right.
Wow. It's okay, Greg. That's how we feel, eh?
Oh. I'm getting there. There we go. Amazing.
Okay, so
Thanks,
we got
Mitch.
John
Teams, you guys are ready to start?
in the second, 23rd.
Wow, what a great visual for everyone this morning. I still have wet hair from my shower. Just full Katie right on your screen.
Zoomed right in there.
Nothing like a way to wake you up on a Sunday morning. How's your guys' week going as we wait for them to start bowling?
Really good.
It's been good. It's been busy.
Busy.
There's a good shot to start him
Okay,
off.
looks like John's ready. It doesn't appear like John takes much time. It looked like he was ready to go and he just went.
Yeah. I like that. That's a great style to have.
That's what you want to lead off, right?
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Wow, big start for Mayhem.
Mayhem is on.
So and they're bowling out of Nebs in Oshawa.
Yes, I
Yeah.
believe so.
Right on. Jennifer.
Yeah,
starting-
Nebs. I had the pleasure of bowling there this summer, Greg. I went down with my son, and what an amazing building.
Isn't that something?
It was so good. The owners are just top notch. They were super nice. Tom and Jeff took us around and showed us everything they were doing. I tried to convince him to sell the scoring system to Sherwood Bowl, but they weren't having anything to do with that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's come up with all his own. He's a very innovative fella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. Wow. They're all rolling right now too.
Yeah. Is that kind
That
of like
puts a little pressure on the Snowmen. You see the other team come out and they fire off, 4 strikes, 3 strikes there, and they're ready to go. And the other lane, you get one, you miss a little bit, and now you're, it's only the second bowler on the lane. The other team's almost done.
Yeah.
Mayhem is off to a massive start here.
Yeah.
What a great first frame. That's got to feel
And that
Nice
pinfall,
one.
that's down.
Yeah.
That's down. Wrong, Henry.
That's down. I'd get you a T-shirt, Katie, if you want one.
I have seen the T-shirts. I actually really like how they turned out.
It's terrible, and you want to buy one, but man,
I know. I just don't know if I can
I'm not
do
going to
it.
tell you. Some of the teams have bought some, but I can't rat out my supporters.
Yeah, I believe that. I actually might have to buy one for Jen Walker, who bowls on my Thursday night team, because she punches a 2-pin like every night. And so we need to get her the Dare to Be Average shirt.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect. That one, and it's hard to see that other corner. It looks like he made the spare there. The scoreboard will tell us, no. So good for the Snowmen. They rattle off a couple 3 strikes in a row. That'll make them feel a little bit better there.
Yeah.
Well, Trevor can throw the 1 strike. They're down 1 ball, basically 2 balls after the first frame, and the other team starts with 5 straight. That's a good reply. Yeah, that's kind of the kiss of death, isn't it?
Yeah. You feel like you throw a good ball and doink.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he takes no time to set up either. These guys are all seem like they're pretty quick bowlers. Maybe it's a little bit of nerves too. They don't want to stand there.
Yeah.
I think once you get a couple of games under your belt, like I felt a lot better after the first game. Like I didn't feel like I bowled bad, but it's really kind of nerve wracking. You're there, it's pretty quiet. It's just you in the lanes, and you're trying to be bowling against somebody else.
Yeah. It's an intimidating format to not have anybody on the lane beside you. Sometimes you're bowling, like these houses both look like there's no one there at this point. They're pretty quiet houses, which is different than anything else we experience at any other kind of tournament.
Yes.
And so it's a lot different mindset, and trying to get yourself into that game ready zone of the intensity you usually bring at a tournament while also keeping it together for your team.
Oh, that is definitely get that lady a T-shirt.
Brett, we are working on some camera things. Hopefully for their next match this afternoon, the Snowmen will have a different camera angle going on. We're working on it.
And the Mayhem are just pounding.
Yeah.
They're not letting up.
No. This is probably one of those formats too. You get down a ball or 2 and you start thinking, man, I can't miss this shot. I got to make this shot, and then you miss it again. Like it doesn't take much to get behind.
No, it doesn't, especially when everybody starts doubling up and putting big counts on those.
Yeah, I mean, we've been here enough times. We all know that at any given time, any 3-4 bowlers can just light it up as well. So, the one doubles don't hurt as much. It's if they get that turkey, it can really adds the score up. So as a coach, I don't mind seeing the doubles up there, but I really regret seeing the turkeys, because those are when it really adds up in a hurry.
Right.
I don't like 20 counts either, though.
No, those are tough on the strikes.
Yeah.
That's an average thing to do.
An average thing to do. Henry, you would know all about that.
Hey, I know all about it. Don't get me started. This isn't about me today, okay? This is about the other teams.
You and your average Joe's shirt. Average pros. Average pros. All right, so we have a couple opens at the top there for the Snowmen.
Yeah.
And the Mayhem just keep throwing marks on the board.
Fairly important here now for Colton and Dwayne to bring something back to the team here. Unfortunately, there you go. I mean, the timing is good. Then you just kind of feel like, okay, we've got something started, but that's a pretty tough start right off the bat for the Snowmen.
And Nathan picked up his spare, so these guys are all, Oh no, he missed his spare. That was the second shot. It is hard to see with those the graphics behind there, but
yeah.
I feel like I got my face right into the screen here.
We're working on making the changes.
That's all good.
Don't worry.
I'm getting old. I'm catching up to Greg there, so my eyesight's getting bad.
Well, he's good. I hope it's only your eyesight that's failing.
The rest of me hasn't worked for years, so that's good.
There you go.
All right. So Dwayne's really hoping to spare this up. This is a big spare up for him. He needs this to keep his team going.
Yeah,
that was a good spare.
Good. Be nice for Trevor to get some here, get the front end some to look at to kind of get started off right now, right?
Yeah. Finish up strong at the bottom for your team, and then hopefully heading into frame 3, you get that momentum going.
Yeah.
While we're doing that, waiting for Trevor on lane 2.
There he goes.
And there's the big strike. That's what his team really needed to kind of get that going. Looks like we're just looking at changing the scoreboard up over for the Motor City Mayhem. Hopefully they'll get that
probably
going.
Jeff in the back right now doing all that while he's trying to pull.
Doing all the score corrections. They don't have many to correct.
Yeah. I mean, out of 10 frames bold, they had 1 open, so they probably don't need to be making too many corrections here.
There you go. Jeff,
all right,
that's a good ball. That'll help her confidence a little bit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, when watching Jeff in action there, when we were down there, there's 330 entries into this tournament, and Jeff's running around doing pin tangles and calling for lane ball jams, and I don't know how he still finished third in the whole darn tournament too.
Yeah, pretty impressive. I mean, he set the tone for lots of what bowling will look like in the future, right?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Alyssa looks like she's maybe a little fast.
Yeah. I think she's fast anyways, but as soon as she gets a little out of sync, like all of us, right? As soon as we get a little too quick, we start losing our accuracy.
Yeah. And with this format, when you don't have that person to pace you on the lane beside too,
exactly.
You can just get up and throw ball and throw ball and throw ball, and you're like, oh, wow, that wasn't great.
Oh.
Wow, what a grumpy cat.
That's kind of how I feel after punching on a double.
Yeah, no kidding.
That was a big spare. It was good.
Yeah. They just need to start getting some marks so they can start putting some score together over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do we know, does St. James, do they have the smaller bases?
I don't know the answer to that. If anyone knows the answer to that, you can put it in the chat, because I don't know.
I'm curious how many of these centers that we're bowling on now, when we're showing this, do actually have the smaller bases as compared to the everybody else type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'll find out that answer. I know there's people that out there that'll know. I'm on it.
Because I know
somebody will.
I know Nebs does. And they have the 17-inch centers as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
So similar setup to Bonnie Doon. So there's a fine example. You start with 2 doubles right off the bat, and then 2 head pins, and there you go. You got 70 in 3 frames, and now Alyssa's only down 20, and Jennifer's basically, if she throws a double, she's even. So
right,
the doubles don't hurt. It's those triples that really.
It's the 3rd frame. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another one.
So this.
That cat kills me.
This crazy game, it can change so quickly.
Yeah, the momentum just shifts.
Yeah. There you go. They got 4 marks. That's good. They got something, you know, now the Snowmen have got something to work off of on the next frame. And you know, we got 3 opens starting this 3rd frame for unfortunately for the Motor City Mayhem. So
that's really all you can ask for your team of the Snowmen. They came out in the first frame. They were obviously down after frame 1, being able to kind of bounce back, regroup, get those nerves out, and then come back swinging to take some of that momentum back.
yeah. And this is exactly where Nathan and Ian are hoping to, you know, throw the
Yeah.
to the bottom and get them back into the lead again.
There he goes.
Oh, and a late falling 2-pin over here for Nathan.
Yeah, that's down.
that one was legitimately down.
Okay, this is really big ball here for Ian with the double. He doesn't want to follow up the same as his top 2 with the head pin. He's looking to really capitalize on this to keep to get the front end going.
Yeah, look good. Right out of his hand. Yep. That put a little stop to the bleeding a little bit.
Absolutely. And then it gives, you know, John and Linda, you know, now it's like, okay, we're all right. We got we got a good triple on the bottom and
hang around.
Oh, yeah, it was a big shot.
Yeah. You're not going to punch on that hit, that's for sure.
No. So I got a question for you, Katie. What is the 3rd largest mammal on Earth?
The 3rd largest mammal on Earth?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to take a wild shot in the dark here. I'm going to go with a hippo.
You're correct. That's 1 point for Katie today.
Gotta go, Katie. You teachers, you know everything.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna test Katie's skills there today. I've got a couple more lined up for her, but we'll leave that as the day goes on.
Okay, skill testing questions.
Yeah.
I hear she's really good at math.
Well, I'm probably we'll leave the math ones out. We don't want people to know how average I really am.
Wow, I didn't see aces on that hit for Connie. That was
No.
Yeah. And Jennifer unfortunately got the head pin after their strike. So
Jennifer's, you know, come out of the gate a little bit struggling. She gets her strike, gets a head pin. If you're the coach and you got good players on the bench, are you thinking, okay, or are you going, okay, she's finally found her shot, let her run a couple more?
I'd probably give her another frame. She's a little bit down, but like the first 2 frames, you're right, she was missing. Now she's kind of found the middle. I'd give her probably one more and see kind of what happens with John on the other side as well, just to see how far it's going to go. But the leash is probably fairly short, I would say, at this point.
Okay, I stand corrected. So Connie it was a left corner pin. It wasn't aces. That's why it didn't look like aces when we.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes way more sense now.
That was a great shot for Alyssa. Just didn't get the push.
That was the other one, Alyssa. I'm thinking, you know, at this point now, she's missed a couple. She started off good, but, you know, if you got good players on the bench, so I think the misconception for us when we first started is you don't want to get pulled. But in actual fact, if you got somebody on the bench that's better than you, why not, you know, why be mad about getting pulled? You got your team on the bench. So.
Well, absolutely. I mean, I think you've got you're bowling for the team, so you're just really you know, if you're not throwing well, you want somebody in there that is.
Yeah,
there is 4 in a row for them. So Sam's in for Jennifer. So that'll be starting obviously next frame. I don't know. I might have let Jennifer throw the first ball, but maybe they want Sam to have a full deck to shoot at.
Right. Yeah.
and just change the momentum, see what happens. Yeah. I did get confirmation 18-inch bases at St. James.
Okay. And are they do they have the smaller base? Like the 18-inch centers with the smaller base?
Yeah, 18-inch centers, but are the bases smaller?
I will find that out.
Typical men.
Right?
So many questions. It's like being back in my classroom.
We just
Black
didn't know
bases.
everything.
Black bases.
Yeah. So that's the smaller.
Okay. I would think most centers would go to the smaller bases. I think it's not something that they have to change the machines out or anything. It's just the pins. So I think that would be a benefit for their bowlers too.
I'm actually surprised. I know in Red Deer here at Heritage, Shelby's not he's not a proponent of the smaller bases, and I don't know if it's a matter of time before everybody's going to have them that he'll put them on, or what his real reasoning is for it. But
yeah, Katie, are you adding up the Mayhem score over there?
I sure am.
Okay, good, because math is your department. Greg and I are just here to help.
yeah,
Don't worry. I have the calculator out, and I'm on it.
Awesome. There was a great shot by Trevor there. That was nice shot.
Looks like before anything's counted. Oh no, never mind. I did that wrong. Just a second.
No pressure, Katie. We know math isn't your forte.
Don't worry, guys. I got this. 43 and 90, 30, 30, 60, 90.
that was
439 before another ball's thrown for Mayhem.
so that was a really good frame for them with 4 strikes and a corner pin spare.
And Sam did come in and he just missed. It looked like John left a corner. He recently set the record for duck pinning. John,
oh, really?
Yeah,
oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, John set the record for duck pinning. We bowled with a couple of Americans when we were up in there, and they love their duck pin. And I just saw that he set the record for, I don't know, it was 11-game record or.
Wow.
Yeah. I think with that hard throw and the way it comes off, he's got good rotation on that.
Big
ball.
double for Linda.
Yeah.
And Sam comes
That's
in
not
off
what
the
Sam was looking for. No.
No. Comes in
not
off the
start
bench and
needed.
opens.
Yeah.
So at this point, Mayhem's starting to really take a commanding lead of this game. So the commercial break may come in at a good time for the Snowmen to kind of regroup, get themselves
And
back
Alyssa didn't
in.
need that one either.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right, 2 more.
So, Katie,
Yeah.
where does the hippopotamus name come from?
The hippopotamus name? I
Yeah.
actually don't know the answer to that one.
You don't know that? Okay, well, that's one mark. It's actually ancient Greek for river horse.
Actually, I did know that. It is a river horse.
It is,
I knew that,
Like-
but I didn't know it was Greek.
but I put you on the spot, so
Yeah.
you still got that one wrong.
Yeah, I did. Okay, well, I'm 1-1. 50%'s not bad.
That's all right. No, that's good.
I'm starting to see a trend here with these trivia questions, though.
I got
We
I
need,
got-
need Colton here to throw a strike in that third spot to get that match close at least.
Colton throws it. Oh, and then he gets the dreaded Henry initials.
And Nathan's just going.
Nathan's
Yeah.
going off. Yeah, I think the commercial break would be good for the Snowmen. It's getting pretty hot in there, and they're probably
Yeah.
starting to melt a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe they should crank up the AC or something. I'm not sure.
I mean, there's really not a lot you can do to defend against someone coming out and shooting 5 in a row right off the bat.
No.
Unless
Well, there
you're
is.
gonna do
We
it
have
too.
we have a secret weapon, but we're not going to get into that.
Oh, okay. Keep that to yourself.
Yeah, I mean the Mayhem have got 3 opens, 4 opens in
Oh,
20 frames, so
Yeah.
25 frames. That's awfully
then-
nice, and a few triples.
Yeah, and then you have the Snowmen on the other side with 4 opens, just this frame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We may just find
Maybe it's
James will bowl on a different set of lanes the next time.
Yeah, I wonder, because they have another match this afternoon. I wonder if that will come into play, if they will decide to change lanes, keep it where they're
just
at.
flip right over to lane 2.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? They might come out of this game being able to play the second half really strong and take back some matches. But
But that's all within the rules, right? They can change lanes.
for sure, yeah, they can play on whatever lane they want as long as they get everything set up. And
Are you guys more comfortable on a certain side? Like, you know how, you know, the odds or even side? Is there one side that you guys are particularly a little more comfortable throwing on? Or does it matter?
no, I don't think it really matters too much. I mean, our team has kind of gone back and forth of arguing over what lane we want to play on, because some people really like playing over on 16.
There
Some
you
of
go.
us
That's a
really
nice
like
shot by
playing
Trevor.
over on 1. But all right, we're going to
Right.
get this rolling here, and we're going to throw up the commercial, get everything going, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Cargill is proud to be supporting a truly Canadian sport like 5-pin bowling. We look forward to watching some great competition from many competitors and bowling centres across our country. With hundreds of locations across Canada, Cargill is committed to helping the Canadian farmer thrive. Whether it is selling commodities, getting agronomic advice, fertilizer needs, crop protection, and marketing expertise, Cargill is here to help. So please enjoy this bowling. Thank you.
All right, we are back. So at the halfway mark, we're looking at the Snowmen with a 479, it looks like, total. 632 over for the Mayhem without all the counts on their marks. So they've got a pretty commanding lead.
6. Yeah.
The Snowmen will need to start off with some marks here.
Yeah, because right now Mayhem look like, if it were to end now, they're sitting 8. So, and they're coming out strong again with a strike right off the start for John.
He just throws such a nice ball. There you go. That's what Sam needed to get him going. Try to pick away. Hopefully John can, you know, not for me, But, for Sam, hopefully John can, maybe not make a strike, and Sam can try to, one ball at a time. That's all he can do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pick away at it.
Good count by Linda there. On the double. Now just get the spare and stay in control of the match. She's just looking to keep making spares, and she's going to help the team and the total. So she doesn't have to press now. She's in the lead enough that she just needs to execute, where Alyssa needs to start throwing. She may have to try and get those, get all those strikes, right?
That's right, yeah.
The one thing I really liked about Neb's scoring, if you look at the bottom where it, after she gets a strike and you see that 326, that's the max score Connie can get. I really liked seeing that when I was bowling. Now, I don't know if it kind of throws you off because you're like, oh, I can still get a 326 if I strike out.
Yeah.
Oh, I threw one strike. I can still get a 450.
Exactly. It does flash up there. It is. But, yeah, no, I know I can't, but, some people can.
Yeah.
But I like to see when you get into those later frames in 8 and 9 and, you're looking at your score and you're feeling kind of like, I'm not bowling great, but you look up and you see that in brackets, oh, I can still finish with a 260. That's a good score. Like,
yeah,
to
100%.
me, it kind of helped you really focus in a little bit. And Nathan still has a chance for his 403.
Yeah. That's really good when you're bowling good. I like to see those high numbers, but when you're struggling and you think, okay, we're in the 7th frame and the most I get is 260, that's not good.
Yeah, fair. The most I can get is a 223.
Yeah. If I bang out from here, I can get the 205. You're only in 6.
So the Snowmen now have missed 2 spare opportunities since the commercial break.
Yeah.
So they're going to be looking to that bottom of the lineup to get them going again.
First open by Ian. So that gives Trevor a chance now. I mean, Ian started so strong, but I mean, Trevor with his double, he can
really come back in and take.
Yeah, get some pins back, right?
And that's a good cleanup by Ian too.
You get down to like this 6, 7, 8, and you get into that part of the game. All of a sudden, in this case, you may be just saying, okay, let's try and get 2 points out of this.
Yeah.
Right.
And, if Trevor can throw a strike right here, he's, basically within 2 balls. And, I mean, we know how quickly this game changes.
It's bowling.
Yeah.
And it's crucial. Like, you really don't want to walk away with that 8-0 loss at this point. That's not a great way to start the season. And
no.
That was a great
but
if you can squeeze it out and get like a 6-2, that's changes the mindset a little bit too.
Yeah.
Especially coming back and stealing those.
And 5-3 is really not a bad loss.
No.
You're only giving up 2 points. It's a loss, but you're only giving up the 2, where 7-1s, those hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, Steve's taken pity on us and made it so that I don't have to do the math anymore. They're at 785 plus their counts. So here's another double.
Bad at math.
I did not bad.
Good shot, Sam. Yeah.
That's good.
129 to.
I mean, at this point, they're not looking to catch up to total, but like you say, it's just one ball at a time and try to pick away and see if you can at least make it a little bit respectable or closer. And
get some of those matches back.
Yeah.
Well, and I think at this point too, they still have, another match today. So maybe it's not going their way this first set. So that's okay. Work on your things, get a little more comfortable in this format, and then, come out the next game and, now you're throwing hot. You've got one game in, and, hopefully the team they play next has got, a little bit of game day jitters too.
Yeah, 100%. Now they're going to be the team that's already had a game behind them, and they can go from there.
Did you find it got easier with the format playing in it last year, Katie?
Yeah. As the season went on, it definitely became more comfortable. Didn't feel quite as awkward getting on the lane.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And you start to mesh with your team a little bit too over the season, right? At the beginning of the season, you know, we're playing with, I'd never played on a team with Victor before. And I'm like sitting there in awe as he's just throwing strike after strike. And I'm like, wow,
he throws
he's
a couple
so
of strikes,
good.
that guy.
He throws a couple of strikes. But then by the end of the season, I'm like, whatever. It's just Victor. He throws strikes all the time. Like, I don't have to be intimidated by that.
Well, see, that's
He's
why
on my
we
team.
And the
that's
good
why
news
we
is he's on my
practiced all
team.
summer.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Greg.
you guys have been practicing all summer to kind of get that team flow going.
Well, that way the team doesn't, you know, they're not in awe every time I throw the ball, right? We just kind of blended as a team, and it's just me, right?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Nice frame in 7 for the Mayhem again.
Yeah.
And the Snowmen have a pretty good frame going here too.
Yeah.
They have a little bit of a
Wow,
misstep here
you
with
just jinxed
Dwayne,
Dwayne. I'll let him know that was your fault.
but you can let him know that was my fault.
I sent him a message just now.
Perfect.
And the Mayhem's got 3 doubles and 2 single strikes carrying.
Wow.
Forward, so
Yeah, I think the Mayhem, well, right out of the gate, it was a little bit tough there after the break. I think they got a couple of spares. Oh, no, they were fine. It was only Ian that opened, and they have only got 1 open frame since the break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not letting go at all. They
No.
came into this match with a commanding presence, and they are going to go out with the same way, it looks like.
You know, now you got a guy like Jeff. I'm sure he doesn't mind not bowling. You know, he's fine sitting on the bench watching his team throwing strikes. But you know, you've got 2 bowlers on the bench. What you're not going to pull anybody.
No, at this point you can't. The only way at this point you would maybe, if I can't remember, do they have the next game, Mayhem? They may have the schedule up with them.
Oh, I see. If they pull next, maybe pull one of the guys that's.
If you're going to have one of the other ones play, maybe pull them in like frame 9 or 8 or 9 when there's like a commanding lead anyway, just to give them a few warm-up frames. But I mean, with this format, it also, you can have them warming up on a side lane at any time. So that's not as crucial as formats like the Open, where you just have to go into the next game cold. So
do you think the Mayhem would even consider changing their lineup?
I mean, if you come off an 8-0, I don't think you can.
No.
But I think whoever's the one that's going to lose their point, though, you're going to be on the bench for sure.
Yeah, geez.
There you go.
Well, then it maybe the Snowmen, their next match, they don't, you know, like they just kind of see who's throwing well enough or doing, you know, you could say Sam come in, he's starting to throw a good ball now. There he goes.
Yeah, he's got the turkey.
He's matching turkeys, you know.
Yeah, I think Sam just earned his spot in the next game.
Right.
Yeah,
but
coming
it's tough
off the
to
bench.
look up at those scores. You're throwing 3 in a row, and you're still down by 60. Like, man.
Well, they're both on double, so he's literally 1 ball down. If he throws a strike, and John happens to get a head pin, it's literally the match is even, right?
Yeah.
So
it's really the first one who makes a misstep in that match is probably going to take it at this point, or is going to.
This is it.
Yeah.
As long as John keeps hitting the side of the head pin, he's got a good chance of winning this match because of his lead that he's got now. It's just he just needs to avoid one of those disaster frames and not to run the board, right?
Yeah. Alyssa just hasn't quite found that right timing yet. She's been all over the middle, but just not getting quite the same roll on the ball reaction from the pins.
Well, and that's Linda's second head pin this game.
Yeah.
Other than that, she's not been open.
Yeah.
140. So Alyssa can max out at 225.
Yeah,
see if I can do math, guys.
Yeah, that's good. 90 plus 135.
Yeah.
So
that one's pretty
Linda needs 16 pins in the next 2 frames to secure that match.
Hey, it's I've seen it. Maybe only on the average team, but it was a good shot by Colton.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like they're starting to find their rhythm over there, but I mean, it might be too late for this match based on how the Mayhem started and have continued to play all the way through the match. So,
yeah, Nathan's just throwing bombs now. He's just on a great roll there.
Wow, I like that. Great shot for Dwayne.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
they're getting
Snowmen seem to they found it now. They're cruising. Those
got-
jitters
got
are
some
gone. it
rhythm
looks like.
going now, and there you go. They got what, 4 doubles going, 4 doubles and a head pin that frame. So
Good.
unfortunately for Trevor, that was like 1 ball late. He
gotcha.
needed that one last frame.
Yeah, for sure.
Strikes going to have a chance. So 310. It's still, I mean, that one's definitely not over, but again, he just has to. He's going to have to run the board to have a chance.
Well, there's Jeff warming up, so maybe he's coming in.
Who do you put him in for?
Well, I wouldn't take anybody out. I'd just let him stay over there and keep warming up.
Yeah.
That's a tough one for Sam.
Yeah,
He just came
there you go.
Yeah, so that could be the end of that little run of the possibility of game 1 going to the Snowmen.
Yeah, Colton and Connie now, again, both on doubles and 39 down, so with 2 frames to go.
Yeah.
But forcing Colton's going to have to run the sheet, and he's going to need some help. So
Oh, and he gets the dreaded Henry initials.
That could have been very interesting if Sam had thrown that strike.
exactly. That's that. Give yourself a chance because you just never know, right?
You never
Right.
know what's going to happen on the other side.
Yeah, and that's the position that Connie and Colton are in this match right now too.
Right. You never know what can happen. And that match is pretty tight. Yeah.
Alyssa throws. Oh, just nick the head.
wiggle.
Hey, so while we're at this here, do you know how fast the hippo can run, Katie?
How fast the hippo can run?
Yeah.
I know
they
that
got tiny little legs.
they do have tiny little legs, but they're pretty fast. Like, I feel like it's got to be somewhere in the realm of like 24 kilometers an hour.
Oh, you had it. You should have just went with your first instinct.
Was it 30?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
I'm going to give you that one because you said third. So we'll give you that one. That
okay,
one's correct.
cool. Wow, 2 out of 3.
So far. I just want to know how well you know your hippos.
Because I like relate to them and they're my spirit animal.
You said if you were any animal, it would be a hippo. And I was like, there's so many animals out there. Why would she have picked a hippo?
There's so many reasons. I'm like cute in like an ugly way, like a hippo is. I'm like.
And how far can you open your mouth?
I'm not answering that on this.
Okay. Well, a hippo can open their mouth 180 degrees.
All right.
Okay.
So back to the match. So Colton just threw the third strike, so he's going to put a little pressure here on Connie.
And Connie.
Okay.
And there's the big strike from her.
So that one's still going to go down to 10th frame for that match. So good for Colton. Put a little pressure on her.
Dwayne gets the push off the lane.
At this point, they're just trying to run up their total. So
58, so he's shooting 283. Nathan's pretty much shut him out. Trevor's still got a shot at 135, so he's still got a shot at 310, 320. Yeah.
And he throws a good mark.
Yeah, it's still.
I bet you if he had a mulligan, he would have taken the frame 7.
Well, he's forcing at this point. He's still forcing Ian to do something in this frame.
At least throw a good ball, yeah.
Yeah,
I saw Nathan bowl.
that's really all you can ask for, right? You just
Yeah.
No, it's true.
Yeah. At this point, when you're that far behind and you're just trying to catch up, just trying to find whatever little opening you can. Yeah, that was a good shot.
He's just so smooth when he throws that ball.
That's the thing. His rhythm is so good, right?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't ever seem to get too fast and overthrow anything, right?
He's definitely not average.
Well, let's see. We got a potential 298 in lead off, a potential 295, 75, 285 in second.
Great shot by Sam. He's going to want that 9th frame back for sure.
I'm shooting 320. Nathan shooting 350. Ian shooting 370. Now this could be a really big score for the Mayhem.
Yeah, and they're just rolling. Like they don't even look like they're thinking about it.
Yeah. And I think that's what happens when you get on a roll and you're feeling good. You don't think about it, right?
Yeah.
288.
And a grumpy cat to finish it off.
Yeah.
Grumpy cat. Another great shot for Sam.
Yeah, Sam's probably not the grumpy cat she wanted right there, but
She's got her point. 245. $42.
I think if I was Sam too, just finishing off the game strong, knowing that you've got 5 strikes out of possible 6 up there, I would feel pretty good.
Yeah, he's definitely feeling better going into that next match, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean the whole team looking at they've got 3 doubles at the bottom there. They're all feeling better about how they're coming along. It's unfortunate that it was too little, too late. So I think that's just 285.
Jeez.
Pretty much 75 and 2 balls.
I mean, I know once the pressure's off, it's always a little easier to just go up there and feel a little bit loose and relaxed. You've already lost. There's nothing you can do. You usually end up banging out because you're so much more like, I'm not gripping the ball. I'm just going to let it go.
Yeah.
One
more.
Great game for Connie there.
Great game.
287 and Colton can finish with 287.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
that's juicy.
To steal a point.
To steal half a point.
Yeah.
The half a point. Yeah, it's not even a whole point. Half a point.
Yeah.
Did they get to do a roll-off? We should make them do a roll-off. Who sets the rules for these things? Another grumpy cat. Man, their 10th frame had 3 more grumpy cats now.
It's a good place to put it when you already have that much of a commanding lead.
That's true. But you look at the bottom 3 for the Snowmen, they're all on, triples or doubles going in.
Yeah.
So
Well,
now if you're the coach of Colton, do you let him know you bang out and you can tie?
Absolutely.
Okay. See, I don't know. That might make me nervous.
Well, I think he's going up there with the fact that, okay, I got to bang out. But, I mean, freewheel it because he's got nothing to lose, or do you want him to think that okay?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
And you got the first one.
Yeah.
Ian's up there going to finish off his. Yeah, he just looks so smooth when he throws that ball, man.
Do you know what the record score is for team total?
The record score for team total? I can
Yeah.
find that out. I know it's fairly high this season.
This looks like this could be 1,500 here.
Colton. That's too bad. Still a good game by Colton. Nothing to be ashamed of there.
I know last year, I'm pretty sure there was a 16 thrown by the Bombers, I believe.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know for this season.
Well, we're what, 3 weeks in, 4 weeks in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Season's just started. This is week 3.
14-7-7.
14-7.
So it was
That's a
important
great team
that
total.
Ian got that first strike because that first strike shut out
Secured the
Trevor.
match. Yeah. Shut him out.
Right.
You know, Trevor shooting 320, so he basically by throwing that first one, he shut him out. And
Dwayne's just trying to finish this off so they can reset and get ready for the next one. Katie, do you know what a female hippo is called?
How?
Wow, smarty pants.
Didn't even have to
And
think about
how
that
big are the babies
one. Like
when they're born? And what are they called?
450 pounds. They're calf.
Wrong. They're
They're
calves,
calf.
and they're between 25 and 50 kilograms when they're born.
Oh.
Yeah.
All
Imagine
right.
having a baby that big.
Yeah. So Trevor is finishing up this game.
320, so 320 potential. Oh,
No.
Missed there.
yeah. I mean, they like the Snowmen could have finished extremely strong and probably shot 13, 20 and still got 0.
Yeah.
As it is, they'll be 11, 65.
I mean,
1163.
1163 is, obviously it's a little bit low for this format with 5 bowlers, but it was just their start of their game. They just, they were all just starting off. It was probably a little bit of nerves. It took a little while to get going. They were trying to get their screen set up, and as a bowler, you stand there trying to go. It just took a little bit of time.
Yeah. Even if you just look at what's on the screen now from the 7th round on, they threw a lot of strikes.
3 head pins and a lot of strikes up there. So I think they definitely look like they'll be good for the next set for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Man, it's me again.
Hi, Katie.
Why? Why? All right. We're going to bring in our managers here, see if they are ready to go. Steve and Amanda. Great game, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Amanda, can you hear us? We'll start with you.
We're muted. That's good. We're muted.
There we go. We can hear you now. How are you guys feeling after game 1? I know it probably wasn't exactly what you were hoping for coming out of the gate. But
We were just talking about it. How we learned a lot.
Oh, yes.
yeah.
Our name backfired on us. We just got snowman. But that's okay.
Well,
Only
I
game
mean,
1.
the Mayhem really turned up the heat.
Yeah,
So, you
I
know,
think
a
they
little
threw the highest total so far in the games that have been played, so that was rude.
Yeah.
totally rude. I agree.
We wouldn't call them friendly Manitobans. They can stay in Ontario, far away.
So are you guys planning on making some changes for your game later on?
Yes.
Are you, yeah, so you're gonna do
We had a lot of talks about like building the atmosphere that obviously our mental and psych are used to. So we learned a lot of that, which is why our back half was way better than our front half.
Great.
Just about
But-
getting used to the mental hurdle of being alone in a space, but also trying to build a lot of that atmosphere. So
Yeah.
Amazing. Nice. All right. Well, we will see you guys again in a little bit.
Yep.
And Steve, how are you guys feeling? You came off the
Hey,
other way. No.
Yeah,
How's it
I
going?
mean, really good. No, it's Ian and John played in a team tournament last night with there was a 4-person team tournament in Hamilton. Really good teams, and they went undefeated and won the tournament. And I think they carried that momentum today. We just got on a roll early, and yeah. No, that was good.
Well, the whole team, right through the whole lineup. I mean, I think you only had 2 opens that weren't head pins, so that's pretty impressive throughout that whole game. And you had an awful lot of hits on the side of the head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, everybody was throwing well and freewheeling, and I think it helps you get a couple people going early. Everybody else kind of freewheels and goes along with it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
We were talking about it even that third frame when Ian came up and threw the triple after your first 2 bowlers had punched on their doubles.
Yeah.
We just felt that early in the match that was a key shot to say, okay, it's all right, guys up front. The anchor's got you covered type thing.
Yeah, it sure. Because sometimes you start with 2 great frames, and all it takes is 3 people to open, and it totally derails you, and you're starting over again, right? No, that was a huge shot for Ian to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. And then they responded in the top as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Well, we are going to see you again pretty quick here for the next match against the Bandits. So we're going to let you guys go. We'll get match number 2 going up here. We'll bring you back in a second there, Steve, to talk about the next match. And Amanda will
Good
give
luck,
you
Amanda.
some time to... Perfect. All right.